Hey guys, I'm Elliott. This is Everything Elliott, and this is a 24,000 pound trailer. Let me clarify. It does not weigh 24,000 pounds. It has a total carrying capacity of 24,000 pounds. Well, hello Theodore. How are you? Welcome. What you may notice up here, this is actually an airline truck. It's got air brakes, so I can't pull it behind my truck, and it actually belongs behind this dump truck here that was in for service or is still in for service. We're still working on it. As you can see, the hood's up over there. So if you haven't seen this video, we got it all cleaned up. We're still working on it. I don't know how many videos this truck's gonna be. We got a couple things to do to it, so check that one out and then come on back to this. So in the tongue of this trailer, you can see this piece of metal here. Well, that was to hold chains and binders, and as you can see, it wasn't made the best. So we're gonna take this out and we're gonna make a custom toolbox. And this custom toolbox is going to have a top, it's going to have a bottom, and it's actually gonna extend all the way back to the jack. Equipment we're gonna be using today, we've got the Cutmaster 30 Plus, which is brand new. Just got it in. Nice digital display on there. Obviously it's not plugged in right now, so you can't tell, but Cutmaster 30 Plus and the ESAB Rebel 285. Cutting, welding, cat. So he's the one that told me to make it like this. He's gonna hate reaching in there to get that trailer jack release. That'll be near impossible. Yep, we're not doing that. We're gonna bring it up here. This will give him some room to reach in there. I'm gonna throw probably 2 supports in here. Maybe one here, maybe one there. That's what I'm thinking. So the reason I'm painting this now is because once I put this sheet in here, I'm not gonna be able to access the top of this. So I wanna make sure this is nice and coated with paint. That way rust doesn't, I don't know, encapsulate, or I don't know what the word is, but either way, I wanna make sure it's painted so it lasts a long time, I guess. All right, so the next thing that we have to do is cut out the floor of the toolbox, and you can kind of see I have it in yellow here, here, here. That's what's gonna be the base or the floor of the toolbox. All right, did not think this through. How's it gonna fit in there? It makes me want to just torch this top bar out of here, because it would drop right in, I bet. Nothing I hate more than having to undo work. If I'd been thinking a step ahead last night, this wouldn't be an issue. So the plan is I'm gonna go and mark the bottom support bars, and I'm gonna put slits in here so I can throw weld to hold this to the bottom support bar, so basically it doesn't do that. But I also have to blow a couple holes in this thing for water drains. I am putting a top on this thing, but you know, moisture is gonna find its way in. try again. Yeah, we gotta go a little more, okay? The whole neighborhood's gonna know there's a dump truck here. Yeah? You want to tell them the neighborhood the dump truck's here? Alright guys, well that's it for the custom toolbox build. It is finished. Well, it's not finished because I'm about to throw another coat of paint on it. But after that coat of paint, it's going to be done. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Luke, the owner, stopped by earlier and he's happy with the way it turned out. So he's happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy. Once this next coat of paint dries, the only thing I have left to do is put that weather stripping in here. And this thing's ready to rock and roll. Another coat of paint will look nice. It'll take all these marks out of it. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I don't know, hopefully I can catch you on the next video. Hit that subscribe button down below. Have a great day.